Friends, denizens of the internet, hello, welcome back to another exciting episode of No Man's Sky over here at Lost Time Gaming. I'm Devo, we are jumping back into the shoes of the Traveler, and, well, we need ferrite dust. Also, this music's pretty bumping for me just wandering around. I'm not sure what's up with that. I think the game is confused as to what we're doing here. Just mining some ferrite dust. Game's like, you sure? You sure it's not the most intense disco clubbing action you've ever done in your entire life? Like, yes, I'm fairly sure. Although, a little kick beat never hurt nobody, I guess. Alright, so we've got our ferrite dust. Now we need to make antimatter housing. And then we can go ahead and make the warp cell. Warp cell. Alright, so we go over here and we're out of range of the ship. Alright, so let's get back to the ship and slap in the old warp cell, I guess. Alright, what we got? Antimatter? Yep, there we go. Hyperdrive, warp cell. Bang, there we go. And you can see, one just really did not fill that up very much, but it did put gas in the tank, so to speak, so let's get out of here. Let's go find us a new star system with blackjack and hookers. Little Bender quote never hurt anybody. Okay, the galaxy map offers a wealth of information about nearby planetary systems. Browse nearby systems or available routes to choose your next destination. So what we're going to do is we're going to go a little further because I don't think we've left Atmo yet. Actually, yeah, hold on. It used to take forever to just regular boost out of atmosphere, so I always just do like a pulse jump for a split second just to make sure we're out in the middle of space. But let's open up another pathway here. Galaxy map, and this will give you an idea of how hilariously big this game is. So this is where we are, right? Like, obviously, duh, it's the center of the screen. So the problem with that being is that you can see up in the upper left, I wanted to mouse over to it, but we don't have a free mouse control here. Up in the upper left is the galaxy itself. And if you notice towards, we're actually fairly close to the center. We're in that little yellow kind of circle, a little down and to the right from the bottom. That's where we are in the galaxy. Now, if we take a quick span around, these are all star systems. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. And we'll just go down just for funsies, just to kind of... And it's so hilariously big that it's easy to get lost, because you can actually move around here too. And yeah, so that's the kind of scale that we're working with here. And what we're going to do, I don't know, our destination's pointing us towards the galactic core, which is something we're gonna do at some point. But I guess, you know, we could start heading that way. Why not? Let's go to Purse-Fi, which and every time you mouse over it, it's got a little box that kind of gives you a barest bones of what's in the system. And I couldn't explain to you what those are, but that is what's there. So as you can see, there's only one thing in this, and I think that's just the type of alien species that's kind of dominant in the system. So let's go here to Purse-Fi. Engage the warp engine. Ah yes, the pretty colors. I love it. Oh. And now we're somewhere else. Purse-Fi system. Euclid Galaxy, first contact. Nice. And it gives you a little heads up in the bottom left there of the general stuff, but now we're somewhere else, and look at this. Uh-oh. Starship monitoring system reports hyperdrive error. Warp fuel depleted. Searching for fuel source. Searching. Obtained. Warp fuel source in 16. Kilo light years? I'm not sure what K, capital L, lowercase s is. I assume that's the kilo light years, like 1,000 light years. Accept guidance to fuel source. Yeah, sure. Guidance accepted. Plotting route. Where's our route? Oh, the big old planet in front of us. Now let's take a quick look. You can see in the bottom middle of the screen, that's kind of our solar system view. We've got 2 planets. There's a planet here. There's a planet there. Let's just take a quick spin around. There's a big old planet directly behind us. And there's a planet on right there. So let's... Uh-oh. Ah, crap. Yes, hello? How are you? That is a beautiful ship, friend. It would be a shame if anything happened to it. Well, screw you. Goodbye, friend. It was nice knowing you, however briefly. Don't question why I have a French accent. Okay, well, so apparently we just got here and it's already going into throwdown mode. I hear it. Yep, inbound ships. There we go. Die, scum! Anybody else want to go? Nope, that was it. Okay, just one. And that was the tiniest saison of space combat for us there. Blow up some asteroids, just get some materials. I love the new sound effect for the, oh, it's really loud though. The new sound effect for the laser cannons. Actually, it's so loud, and I hate to do this, but I'm gonna actually turn it down just a little more. I like how it's like general options, video options. You know, there's also this thing called audio options, but no, that's general. That's just general. Okay. So let's put you down to 70. Because I want to keep it as high as possible without making it absurdly loud. So let's scan these planets, which is something I usually like to do every time I come to a new star system, because it gives you an idea of what you're dealing with in the zone. So what do we got here? It's Elende 6. We've got a glacial planet. With you see down at the bottom there, the high sentinel activity? Yeah, we don't need that. That's going to cause us headaches. We were on a planet like that already, but it's just something you'd rather avoid if possible. Alright, so that's the planet we have to go to. What do we got here? Decaying nuclear planet. Uranium, cobalt, copper, gamma root. Okay. Oh. Ship turns way faster than it used to now. How about the little one here? Ehul Prime. Copper pyrite salt. Nice. And there's another one. Whoa, woohoo! Look out now. Alright. Got this guy hiding over here. Way far away. Oh, it was so far away the scan borked. Alright, let's try that again. We got Akbars. Oh, we got salvageable scrap, paraffinium, cobalt there. Nice, alright. So, that's all good, and man, that planet is huge. Alright, so what we need to do first, before we're getting too crazy here, is we need to pop in the space station. As I said a few episodes ago, that one of the things we need to do every time we come to a new starship, or a new star system, is hop in the new space station. One, because it gives us a kind of a waypoint marker to choose from our like list of portals, and 2, so we can upgrade our inventory, which I know I've spoke about it at great length already, but we're gonna need all the inventory we're gonna get. Even when we start upgrading it like massively, oh, little loading there. Even when we start upgrading it, and it's just we have like a crap load of inventory space, you'll notice that it's just we're constantly full up. We never have any room for anything. Oh, the sad thing is that this gets more expensive every time. I hope we have enough credits for it. We got 10,000 units. We do have 10,000 units. Good. Oh, and we can also upgrade these other slots as well. You know, out of the interest of full disclosure. But our main thing is where we're going to be putting, well, our main stuff. So clearly we're going to need that. But we've got that, and sadly, as you can see, we've. Ooh, yeah, I would like that, the backup nano tuner. But we don't have enough money for anything. Because anything apart from stuff at like the Galactic Market kiosk. Oh, now we can start seeing some of the different variety of ships in here. Like, look at this big mamma jamma. Got the quad balls going on. I'm not sure, that's got to be like a gas miner, I would assume would be the purpose of something like that. But now when we start hitting space stations, we get to see different makes of ship models, and there's another one. That kind of looks similar to the one I had in my last save file. But there's a whole spectrum of ships in here. And while there's something to be said about the standard stock ship you get, the Radiant Pillar. It's not very good. By all measurement, it's not a very good ship. Not that it's bad, it's just the bar is set to, you know, does it fly? And it's like, yes, it does. Okay, good. Then it's a ship. But we're gonna need a lot more out of our ships than that going forward. So let's head to Idget 9 or Idget 11 and find us some fuel. I wonder what it's gonna be like. What do you think it's gonna be like? We won't know until we get there. Full engine disengaged. All right, let's hit it. I like to boost fly directly at the planet like a jerk. Like, oh, we're breaking atmo? Let me hit the turbo. It's like that's not how anything works. Oh, there's some something over there to the right. Gotta probably check that out as well here. Oh wow, the spaceship maneuverability is so changed you can actually hold left and right to do pitch and yaw. It did not used to do that. It used to just go left and right because as I mentioned briefly in the last episode, that the spaceship movement was very more of a guided on rails kind of feel, and I don't like the giant worms flying around. What is that? I don't like it. Oh, are we tracking something? Yeah, we're tracking something. Apparently we're going over that way. Alright, now, whatever you are flying through the ground, if you could just leave me alone, that'd be great. I'd appreciate that a lot. Yeah, the old irradiated planet. Ooh, is that tier 2 dihydrogen? See, that's the funny thing. There actually is no tier 2 dihydrogen. You just get bigger crystals of it that still require the advanced mining beam, but aren't like, say, the condensed carbon or the sodium nitrate, I want to say. We haven't gotten either of those from crystals yet because they both require the upgraded mining laser, which we will get. Don't sweat it. I'm going that way. I just like wandering these planets. It's just so awesome. There's not. It's a mix of like a wanderlust, just kind of wandering around. And if you wander and keep your eyes open, you'll see all kinds of cool stuff. This isn't a game that's all in your face about it, being like, hey, look at this cool stuff. You really gotta look for the cool stuff. You gotta be enjoying of the cool stuff. And as a person who is basically born and raised in a log cabin in the woods, wandering through nature is a cherished pastime, so to speak. I'm not a huge nature buff, but I cannot deny. Oh, we got some activity going on here. I cannot deny the draw of like taking nature hikes and stuff of that. And in space, it's just that, but even more so. Wow, it's doing a little power slider. Oh, that's a valley. Jetpack, don't fail me now. Nice. Get that sodium. Sodium. Seems to be some sort of ruin here. Oh, this is where we're going. Good. Yeah, you don't have to use the visor to get you directly to a place. It does help, but it's not required. Visions of the Gek, huh? Hey. Voy. Oh, I'm sorry. I took 3 years of French. It's voix. The stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. A small alien life form kneels before me. They are tired, beaten. Without meeting my gaze, they offer up their hand. Yeah, I'll accept knowledge. Knowledge is power, yo. The name Gek floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. You've learned the Gek word for Gek. Well, I guess that's good. You know, that's usually what you start with when encroaching a new unknown language. Let's try this one. Gek word for friend. Okay, that's also handy. It immediately like, me Gek, me friend. You know, it's like, great, we've got the basics out the way. Everything gets much harder from here, kind of deal. Yeah, all of these pillars should have words. Look, the Gek word for the. That's also a very handy word to learn. And you'll see these, like, sometimes they'll be at, like, sites like this, but they'll also just be out in the wild, so to speak. And I don't think I've ever fully completed a language, and I played this game, like, a lot. This structure is unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is so obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words form themselves in my mind, a strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? Well, I mean, technically I'm traveler, but I'm also a friend, but I think it wants... I don't think it matters, to be honest with you. It feels strange, responding to questions I'm unsure that I'm being asked. But something has clearly taken notice in my reply. I am overwhelmed by a sense that something has awoken, that someone is watching me. It forms another question. Is it first? Is it last? Well, certainly not first, but the chances that I'm last are also pretty slim, but I'm definitively not first. I do not know how I am being spoken to. This monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling it has asked these questions many times over. It asks again. Have they seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen them? Well, both, you know. We mentioned that from the one, the terminal with the goop all over it in the last episode, I want to say. Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Alert. Alert. The boundaries fall. The walls collapse. Your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. And it's like, okay. We got a warp cell from that for whatever reason, just in case you weren't sure what happened there, but yeah. And that's how our story more or less begins. Mystery dripped on top of more mystery. Find the mysterious messenger, make your way into space. So now we're going to go back out into space, and our story's going to kick off proper here now. Oh, our life support systems aren't doing too hot, but that's just fine. Is there anything? Oh, hazardous flora. Okay. Damaged machinery, buried technology module. There's all kinds of stuff here. Alright, cash. We don't really need much of this. Oh, there's both a cobalt and a copper deposit right over there, though. We're gonna... I know it's not why we're here, technically, but we can't pass up on minerals within 100. Anything that's 100 or below is basically right around the corner in galactic sense. Yeah, and just hanging out right here. And because I didn't see anything about the sentinels here, this should just be a regular or, you know, non-active sentinel world, so we're good. Let's mine us some copper. Yes, thank you, automated computer voice. I appreciate you and everything you do. Yes, give me the sweet, sweet copper. Instead of ripping it out of abandoned houses, we're ripping it right out of the ground. Oh, man. This much copper in real life would make you a lot of money. Here's some metric tonnage of raw, pure copper. Like, ooh! Dollar bill, y'all. Alright. Copper good. Alright, that looks like to be the bulk of the copper there. And, well, let's get some cobalt. Cobalt isn't extremely expensive, but we should try and take opportunities to get raw resources en masse as much as we can before we get our finances on lock, kind of. We're gonna need all the bonus money we get, and now we can refine stuff like the copper and the cobalt, but it's not super important that we do. And I see another thing over here, and let's get even more distracted and go mine this as well, because it's right there. And then maybe pick up the sodium plants, and hello, flying dragon bird insects. Got a U Clouderi. It's mature. Its gender is none. It's transcendent behavior. It eats dihydrogen crystals. It has a monstrous tongue and it produces craw milk. Not sure what craw milk is, but those things are terrifying. The little green paw icon above them is... Oh, they landed and they're just hanging out. Let's go say hi. Hello. Oh, they're like giant butterflies with like, I don't know, fish tails. That's disturbing. Yeah, we can kind of turn these into pets. But I feel like that's something we'll hold off on till we get a base. Ow! What did I just walk past? Something bit me. I don't like it. Yeah, more cobalt. We'll do any kind of pet taming once we start working on like a more permanent base. Like you said, the base is not high up on the list of things I want to do right away, just because there's no, apart from the enjoyment of having said base, there's really not much to be had. Now, I do know one of the updates that we had recently to this game was you actually get to like become the kind of mayor of like a small town. So it's one of those things where like, why do I even need a base when I have a town? But we'll get to that eventually. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I see all that sodium over there and I want it. And I know this all seems very strange, but trust me, I guarantee at some point all my weirdness is going to be like, oh, okay, that makes total sense that he did that before, if anyone even remembers at all, which is unlikely, to be honest. Butterflies with fishtails. Disturbing and enchanting, all at the same time. Right, oh, not enough fuel in the launch thrusters. Always. We'll be rectifying that in the future. Alright, how do we make we need metal plating, and I don't have the ferrite dust. Of course I don't have the ferrite dust. Need a mining beam. Oh, hello. There's some ferrite dust, ferrite-based material there. Get more ferrite dust. Yes. More ferrite dust. Okay. That should be good for the time being. No, we need to make ferrite metal plating. And then we need to make the starship launch. Bang. There we go. Now we can leave. Now we can leave. It's a lot more free in this game now. It used to be more of a hassle to land on a planet because it wasn't common that you were able to just up and go. Oh, game kind of chugged there. We're hitting the upper atmosphere. There we go. Ooh, some asteroids. Woo! Yeah, rockets. Yeah, getting a little close. Some asteroids don't just explode and you can actually mine them, but man, there's just something about the decibel level on those laser cannons. We're gonna try and do that not right here. Alright, so what are we doing? I thought we had to... What? Did I miss something? I could have sworn we were just supposed to go back into space here. Locate your benefactor. And the galaxy... Oh, we're already leaving this star system, apparently. Which is probably for the best, because we've got many to go. No? Oh, I thought for sure you were gonna... Huh. That's odd. I think we need to log and... Yeah. In space, use the galaxy map to search for clues. Well, that's weird. What do you mean search for clues? Maybe I just didn't have it selected? I don't know. Usually the game's more, straightforward about telling you where to go. I think that's, yeah, that's where we were. Oh, you know what it is? I think it's because the hyperdrive doesn't have any fuel in it. That might be it. It's like, where do you want me to send you? You can't go nowhere. Like, oh yeah, that's right. Huh? No. Okay. So, I'm looking for clues. I do not see clues. See no clues of any kind. That's where we came from. There's gonna be no visual clues of any kind. So, let's just go. That's our only option, right? And I don't know for certain, but I believe the warp cell mats, materials to make them, were a lot more convoluted, and it was more of a pain to go from system to system. That may not be true, but I think it is. Right, so in Galuk Yabur Salon, okay, well. Yeah, see, I did that before, and you didn't show me where to go. Uh-oh. Incoming message. Incoming transmission. Source unknown. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. I'm the traveler. What's up? You left me. Why did you? I'm sorry. I'm not picking up what you're laying down. Of course you'd say that. Of course you'd. Just like the others. What others? What are you talking about? There is no reply. The communicator falls silent, though the channel remains open. Okay. Coordinates received. Alright, so, well, at least we got coordinates. I guess we're going here. Let's take a look at these planets, though. Nah, nope. We're gonna boogie. We'll see ya. Oh, we may not get out of reach. Nice. No, I'm already gone. Leave me alone. No, that's not good. We gotta get into. Oh no, they're gonna pull out of the atmosphere. Quick, land this beast. All right, you know what? Fine. You want to have some atmospheric combat? I'll take you on. Where'd you go? Here. Come here. Yeah, what's up now? I think it's all fun and games till I start shooting rockets at you. Yeah, there we go. That'll show you. Shut up, baby. I know it. Oh, we were really low atmosphere. We're basically already there. Well, I see coordinates, but nothing here. There's surprisingly nothing here. Initiating landing sequence. Landing confirmed. Ooh, low atmosphere detected. That means we get the super jump. I like the low atmosphere places. Wow, that's quite the view. That's not space, that's a planet. There's no planet. Sometimes I just like booting up this game and just landing on like a barren moon and enjoying myself with the views. But, as you saw, that thing, oh, apparently I just happened to pick the right direction. The barren low atmosphere planets tend to have a lot of resources, or at least a lot of high value resources. Or just valuable something. And as you can see, our jump's pretty sick now. Well, our jet boost is anyway. Yeah, woo! I don't know if you can. Oh, sweet! There's a ship over there. That means we might be able to steal it. I don't know if you can jet boost out of atmosphere on a low atmosphere planet. That's something I'd like to try at some point. Although I very rarely die in this game, I'll be honest with you. That ship looks slightly cooler than ours. Hello, signal beacon. What up? What we got here? Bio-input sensor, an advanced control unit designed to allow device/flesh interaction. Damage prevents it from functioning correctly. Interfacing while it is in this state is not advised. Alright, well, thankfully we have the 5 chromatic metal. How about the superconductive lock? A highly advanced locking device. Damage to the circuit supplying the magnet has caused it to lock permanently. Thankfully, we also have the 5 sodium. Open, says the Traveler. Yes, static, lovely. There are no signs of life. There is only the static of a broken communicator. Extract the records. Whatever message was once here has been scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is the pilot's name. Artemis. Whoever they were, they're long gone. The only other uncorrupted data is a set of plans, an upgrade for my mining beam. Nice. Replace a standard mining beam optics with high-grade living glass, allowing the beam to be effective against large and/or rare resource deposits. The lens adapts automatically to minute fluctuations in the beam waveform, minimizing scatter and increasing device mining potential. Excellent. That's how we get the tier 2 materials. And here it's just about to tell us the thing we already knew. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Oh, whoa. I have a punch? Wow. I don't remember having a punch before. That's pretty sweet. Alright, so we need to install this. Advanced mining laser. And we have none of this. We don't have the hermetic seal, the wiring looms, or the carbon nanotube. Sadly, I'm pretty sure the carbon nanotube is the only thing we can actually make here. Yep, it is. But thankfully, we can just go and slap that right in there. So what do we need now? Gather refined condensed carbon for the hermetic seal. Okay. I don't know if we're going to find any of that here, to be honest. But what we are going to do is we're going to steal this starship. Now, way back in this game's history, when you hopped into a starship that wasn't yours, that was, you know, not someone else's, it became your default starship and you could not switch it back. So say if you were like 500 meters away from your other starship and you hopped into, like, say this one, the marker for your other starship would vanish and you would either know where your other ship was or you're screwed. But it's a little nicer now. As you can see, we're going to hop into this and it's broken. It's really just, it's all broken. None of it works, and it's just terrible. But what we can do is take it, and then we can sell it later. Because as you can see, it's actually worth a lot more than our ship, but it's, well, it's also broken to crap. And fixing these things, as you can see, we need 100 magnetized ferrite, 10 chlorine. We don't even know where to get chlorine yet. You know what I mean? With dioxide, activated copper, that's fairly rare. We can make the antimatter, but pugnium, paraffinium, we don't have any of this stuff. So we're going to claim the ship, but it's not our ship, so to speak. Well, I mean, it is now. We've taken it, but we're not going to use it. Well, mostly because it's broken beyond repair. But mostly because we're just taking it to sell it. We can amass, you know, multiple ships, but for now we don't need it. Oh, hello, Sentinel. Sometimes you get lucky and there's no Sentinels on these worlds, but today is not that day, apparently. Oh, life support low. Ooh, sodium deposit. Yes. Yes, please. Yeah. Why get plants when we can just mine it right out of the ground? And as you can see, the Sentinel that's, you know, maybe 10, 15 feet away is none the wiser. Ah, yes. And sodium we basically use for everything. Much like we need the dihydrogen for lots of our starship stuff, we need the sodium for pretty much everything else. It's basically a power source, I want to say. Wow. There's some sweet, like, underground reverb while we're down here. That's pretty cool. Nice. Alright. Now, that's not our ship. What do we want while we're here? Is there anything really good? There's a bunch of sodium, apparently, but we don't need that. Whispering egg? Nope. It'll be a while before we get to that. Sodium, rusted metal. That's a whole mineable thing of junk. More rusted metal. Yeah, there's nothing too great here. Alright, so what we're going to do is... we need condensed carbon. And as you can see, the likelihood of there being condensed carbon on a world with no atmosphere, or I'm sorry, low atmosphere, is pretty slim. So we're going to go ahead and summon our ship. Like the other ship, yeah. They used to not be able to do that. Like I said, if you landed on a planet and couldn't remember where the ship you were piloting originally was, and all you had was the broken ship, you literally had to farm resources on that ship to be able to get it off the planet. And you were basically forced to use it, even though it was usually nowhere near as good because everything was broken. Alright, so... thank you, lovely moon... planet? Alright. So let's get back into space here. Uh-oh, another contact coming in hot. Artemis entity, we received your signal. Is it first? Is it last? Is it about to hit that asteroid? Okay, we're good. Or how about that one? Yeah, we definitely hit that one. Time for truth. You have their signal, but you are not Artemis entity. No, I'm not Artemis. Oh, that's another one. Yeah, definitely hit that one. Your signal is familiar to Nada. We have been in contact before, I think. This would be a good time to come aboard, yes? A proper introduction to our home. Yeah, sure. And this is another awesome thing. Oh, wait, hold on. Kinda always want to shoot those. They usually have some good materials. Wait, oh, I got distracted already. Where'd it go? Oh no, oh, it's behind me. So easy to get disoriented in space. Hello. Let's go here. And this will probably be a good place to end the episode here. Once we get inside, of course, because the game saves whenever you leave your ship. But this, what we're about to go into here, is a hub where you can actually interact with other players and form missions and stuff like that. This did not exist when the game first came out. Let's see how busy it is here today. It seems pretty busy. If the lag spike is any indicator, this place is hopping. And it is. There are ships all over the place. Alright, so now that we're in this magical place here, I'm going to go ahead and say that's all the time I have for this episode today. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and get subscribed. Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought about the gameplay, the commentary, or anything else in general. That being said, thanks for watching, and as usual, I'll catch you all on the flip side.